Welcome to Ready Set Go, your one stop shop for all things related to your career and your success. So, without further ado, I would like to talk about how it is you can get started to your journey of success. And let's get one thing straight: success isn't going to happen overnight, it isn't going to happen 1 week from now, or even 10 days or 1 month. It could take 5 years, it could take 10 years. But the very first step to success is that want to grow. And to start your journey of growth, to start your journey of learning, you need to first identify where your passions and skills are. You need to understand what are your interests. So, at this point, I would request you guys to take a pen and a paper and just simply list down things you saw yourself doing while growing up. It could be from being a teacher to being an astronaut to being a pilot, it could be anything, but list it down. And I want to further encourage you to write down the skills needed for each of these professions you see yourself doing. Now, just making those lists of the skills that you need to build and grow in your career isn't enough. You need to work on the skills. You need to start dedicating yourself to that skill and pushing yourself till you have mastered it. And that's not just going to happen in a week or a month, like I previously mentioned. It is going to happen only with time and with practice, with dedication and effort. Moving on to step two. This is a very crucial step in making and growing in your career. Building your network. We often heard that networking is important, but not a lot of us understand the power of networking. We use a common tool today known as LinkedIn, but not a lot of people know that by using LinkedIn efficiently, you know, understanding how LinkedIn works and understanding how to reach out to people, drafting out the right messages, putting the right kind of skills out there can really do something for you, can launch you a new career. Another very important tool that another very important use of LinkedIn is finding people that whose careers inspire you, whose career growths have inspired you. So, adding them to your list or sending them an email, make sure the message is drafted right. But after that, also make sure you follow up thoroughly. Do not spam, of course, because no one likes spamming, but make sure your message has everyone likes to help someone in need, and if not help, you can everybody likes to advise. At least everyone likes to be looked at as a mentor, as a leader, as someone who is being followed, as someone who is being learned from. A lot of people like that. If you're going to use words like help me out with a job, or I am interested in your field, your responses are not going to be as promising or as the way you expect it to be, to put it nicely. But on drafting a message with, letting them know that you've actually researched, you've actually looked into their profiles, will give them the need or will motivate them a little more to want to speak to you, to want to take time out of their busy schedule and make time for you, to reply to your message, to give you the guidance. Always have an ask. Obviously, not at the very beginning, but have an ask somewhere in your message. And I'm not saying ask for a job or an opportunity. Something, it could be as simple as, what are some of the key learnings in, throughout your the span of your career, you know which are some of the how what advice would you give yourself, and at the age, and you can state the age that you are at. you know these are some of the many ways. These are just few that I have mentioned and that I've listed, but there are many ways you can draft out a nice message. Don't beat around the bush too much, and don't be too direct. You need to find yourself a middle ground. And I'm sure someone somewhere out there is going to be able to, help you better. And here at Ready, Set, and Go, we have connects from all over the industry. But you need to come to us and tell us where it is that you want your guidance. And if you haven't figured out what you want to do, Ready, Set, Go is here for you.